Hi, my name is Mike, and this is a story about my adventure in my lovely yacht, White Malkin. It's time to check the underside of the boat for growth. My initial thoughts were to have the boat lifted out of the water and to have a coat of new anti-fouling. But when I got to LaPalma, I put my GoPro in the water on a pole and checked the underside of the boat and the propeller for any growth, and I was quite amazed actually. The photograph shows the fish that have obviously been going up against the white anti-fouling. You can see there with the propeller, it's not got a lot of anti-fouling on it, but it hasn't got any growth on it, which is the most important thing. Primarily most of it's white, so it's clean. So I had a bit of difficulty in setting up the GoPro. A bit of a schoolboy error. I was filming the fish rather than the side of the boat. But anyway, I soon got to grips with that. You can see the anode there on the back of the propeller, which is in good condition. Interestingly enough, in Southampton, that would have probably been virtually gone by now. But that was the essence of this piece of footage that I'm showing you. It's a little bit amateurish, but it's the best I could do with the kit I've got and with my knowledge. So I'm sure I get better as I travel around the world. As you can see, lots of bananas plantations on the what would be the south side of the island, and you won't see these on the north side. Very different, very dry, much hotter. Not that it's cold on the northern side, because it's not. There's very all of those are banana plantations everywhere, which I remember many years ago in Tenerife. They started to grow the Canarian bananas, all terraced and all covered up with fleece to keep the moisture in. It's good afternoon. It's Tuesday. I think it's the 13th. Do you know, I get all the numbers mixed up, all the days mixed up. It's not age related, I'm sure, but anyway, whatever it is, I still get them mixed up. So anyway, I went for a walk, and do you know, it's such a lovely place. I mean, I just love walking around the town and out of the town, and I'm walking now up to this super dino, whatever you call it, hypermarket thingy-wingy, and you know, you go past all these lovely, there's a cheese plant over there just growing wild outside, and I've got a rubber plant probably somewhere over there, I don't know. Anyway, I have seen one, but yeah, no, it's quite impressive, it really is.
And of course, dotted around, there's all these flats. And very few people have a house here. They just live in flats. And in some of the houses, when you actually look over there, that is a house on the edge of that cliff. I mean, it's quite amazing that people can live like it, but they do, and they're very happy, which is good. Yeah, here I am. You can see the sea in the very far distance. As I say, I think I've said it before, everything's uphill, which is quite amazing. And look at the beautiful flowers here, aren't they lovely? Look at that, isn't that super? Absolutely super. And obviously there was something there, but they had to chop it down, it's fallen down. But somebody told me that there's going to be a storm tomorrow. Well, I don't know whether there is or isn't, but I'm in the marina, so there. The boat next door to me is going on Friday, which is fine. And so I suppose I'll have a new neighbour and go from there. But I'm just going to cross the road here. It's interesting, the crossings of the public are, some of them they automatically stop, and some of them you've got to wait. Now this is a very interesting site. They did have some fires here many years ago. If you look at that trunk on there, and all these down here, they've all had flame on them. They've all been affected by fire. Definitely, they were scorched, no doubt about that. And they've all survived it. I know in Australia there are certain plants out there that need fire to actually germinate the seeds. Oh, and if you look down there, you can't see it much. There's a cockerel down there. This is a drainage ditch, by the way. But so obviously, when it rains here, I suppose they must get a bit of rain. They must get a fair bit, I suppose. But anyway, that little cockerel down there, he's quite happy. He's not with a chopping board yet. So there we go. And again, you see these lovely little apartments. Let's say they're all very happy. That's good. They're not as big as UK houses. There you are. I heard you. You be quiet. Otherwise they'll come and get you. Right. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I just thought I looked at the map and put in their supermarkets, and I thought, I'll go find out where the supermarkets are. And anyway, I chose one which was right out of town because I wanted a walk. This morning I did a food, what food I've got on the boat, just a list of what food I've got on the boat, just to make sure I know what I've got. And then between now and November I can decide what I want and go from there. Because when I sail away from here in January, there won't be any coming back for supermarkets and stuff like that. I'll have to get what I can, and I dare say it's probably more expensive as you go around the world. That's what I keep reading anyway. Keep reading those, so it gets a bit pricey. So having stuff on board is not a bad idea. You can eke it out then, can't you? And I've just bought a papaya. Now, I've never eaten papaya. I wouldn't recognise one in a crowd, but I've just bought one. So I'll have to see what that tastes like. I'll have a slice for my dessert, I think. There we are. So there's the sea, and you can probably see the cloud as well in the sky. It's quite a low cloud. I mean, I can see the cloud is amongst all the hills and what have you. So there we go. And that's what I was going to show you over there. Now look at those properties over there. Some of those properties are overhanging, overhanging the volcanic rock. Well, okay. Careful what you wish for. But if you can zoom into this on your device that you're watching this on, as I say, some of those properties are just literally hanging out at the edge of the volcanic rock. So either they're very, very sure, or I hope you don't sneeze when you're up there and create a landslide. Anyway, that's me for now. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah, there you go. Notice I haven't got my hat on. I forgot it. Anyway, never mind. So I'll speak to you later. Bye. Well, it's still the 22nd of August, and I'm wandering back to the boat to have a few hours kip before I depart this beautiful island. Just been out to dinner and took a couple of German friends, Christoph and his wife, and Christoph is going to be looking after White Malkin while I'm away, and so it was the least I could do. And here is a picture of the video of the harbour in the night time. Over there is a freight carrier. It's a busy port actually, and oh, this boat here, by the way, I found out this morning has been impounded because of drugs, and there's one down at the end there I found out has been impounded because of drugs. Don't worry, White Malkin's fine, but no, just look at that beautiful view there, isn't it lovely at night time? It's totally different than the daytime, but there you go. And yeah, oh, there's the drug boat, and there we go. And come back. Where were we? Oh, here we are. Look. Back to White Malkin, and she's fine. I put double lines on and rubber snubbers, and yeah, I've got a few things to do in the morning. I'm just going to take the power in. I should do that before I go. And there she is. She's looking good. And there she is there. Whoops. So there we are. That's where she's going to be now until I get back in November, and I shall spend Christmas here, and then get going across to Antigua in the new year. So I'll bid you good night, and you'll hear from me in the morning.
Well, thank you very much indeed for watching my vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it entertained you. My next vlog will be in 7 days' time, and I very much look forward to you joining me on my continued voyage around the world on my beautiful Rustler 36 White Malkin.